Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this is the update on the speed only account. So as I set out, the challenge to do was that by when can we get a hero to 300 speed? And I got that idea simply because all over Reddit and in comments of other big YouTubers, what I see is that people saying that, oh my God, it's impossible to get 300 plus speed on an account. So now I created this account on 15th of April. Last 3 days, I have not played this account because I was traveling for work. So I do have a full-time job. So this is kind of like a hobby for me. So if I discount those 3 days, I've spent a little about, I think, 11 or 12 days on this account. I still haven't managed to pick up Raz, right? Like I'm 5 days away from getting Raz on this account as well. So if we look at what we've gotten, so yes, we have broken the 300 speed barrier. So we've got Rinnik up to 305 speed. Brevich is area like 279 speed. Optimally, I want to get her up to 300 as well. We've got Modelica at 255, and we have a bunch of heroes at about 250. Wildred at 230. So till here is where I have people kind of built to fight. So yes, it is possible to get to 300 speed, and it's not that difficult. So initially, what my strategy for gear, and this is what I want to cover mainly in this video. I'll also show you, like, I did a few placement matches of RTA. So I'll also go over how that was and what I think about the RTA experience if you're doing speed only. But typically, this is what I was farming, and through whatever clause you get, I would go in here and I would basically do a steel workshop, get the gear, and then when we come to this screen, so typically what I would do is filter speed and hit sets, remove max equipped, and wherever I have speed, so select substat as speed. If it's a purple gear, I'll roll it up to a 6. If I get a double speed, it goes on till 15. So like it's a single speed. So this is a useless piece. So simply just delete it. And basically the red pieces, the 85 gear, I would try it up to 6. So if I hit a single speed on 6, I'll try it up to 12. And like in this piece, I have not hit it. So let's take one piece, fresh piece, for example. So even though this is a 2 speed, so you can get rolls of 4 and even 5 at times, right? But if we take 4 as a roll, as an average, so we've got 5 rolls. So 16 plus 2, 18. And when you reforge it, you have a 20 plus speeder. So even if there's a 2 base speed, it still can turn into something good. So here we didn't hit anything. This straight away gets deleted. So that's pretty much the principle I followed. But what I figured out over time is that this is no longer energy productive. It is much better to come in here and farm here because you will get a lot more gear with 4 substats, right? And when you get oddworldly gear, it will always be a plus 4 substat. So to start off with on speed. So the moment I kind of switched over to doing that, I was able to roll a lot faster pieces of gear. So if we look at my fastest pieces that I would have rolled, so like I have a 25 speeder here, like, and I don't look at the main stat. So this is a flat stat on a ring, but when you're chasing speed, you can kind of ignore the main stat. Even this works, right? So I got a 25 speed ring here. I've got 19 speeders, a couple of 19 speeders. So this is a purple piece of gear that rolled into 18 speed. So you kind of get the point. That's pretty much how I've been going about upgrading gear. Now, coming to my RTA experience. So it's still pretty early, right? Once I have Raz, it would be a lot easier because right now I have to pre-ban Ran and pretty much Harseti for every game. So I played 10 games. So I managed to win 3 and I lost 7. And if we look at my battle log, basically whenever I came up against someone who was also speeding, I couldn't answer that challenge yet because probably these are much older accounts and my account is about not even 2 weeks of experience old. But definitely when I came up against stuff like tank teams, like this game, for example, so you've got Arunka, so all pretty much slow guys, right? And even though Zio goes first here, there's no follow-up. New Moon Luna will go next, and then all of my characters get a turn. So I can pretty much knock them off. So going up against a tank team, not an issue. Going up against debuffers, not an issue. But when straight up, when my opponent challenges me for speed, I kind of didn't have an answer for that. Like in this game, I got stuck because of Elena. So Elena can be a very good counter when you're getting cleaved. So he kind of invested in doing that, take the initial hits and then kind of take me out. In this game again, I pretty much got outsped and that resulted in a loss. The games that I won were where I was able to kind of go first in these slower teams, Arunka teams and all of that. So that's my first 10 games of experience. As far as what my objective on this account would be going further, I think I would have this account on background farming for a while now. I have actually created yet another account. So what I also do realize is, although Cleave can be fun, I do like playing a bit more of standard. Because in this game, I personally feel you have to outdraft your opponent. Now, when someone has locked in and you know they probably are faster, like in this game, for example, like he locked in a Zio on 3. So there was no way I was going to go first. And there's a Dian in the draft as well. And I pretty much had to ban this Taeyu, otherwise I would have lost anyways. Now, in such a game, I would ideally, like, I went first, he picked two. Sorry, he went first. I picked up Rinak in here. So this is where I could have pivoted on my third pick. Probably gone a Raz maybe here, or throw in a Ilanov for damage mitigation. 3, 4, 5 would have basically been to challenge the speed that he's running. And definitely I would have been able to win the game if I was kind of doing that. But due to the limitations of where the account is at and the fact that I'm only chasing kind of speed on this account, it does make the game a lot more difficult to play, I would say, RTA. So yeah, so this, I just wanted to make this quick video to kind of cover what's been happening on this account. There would be follow-up videos on this account. Probably I'll just leave it in background farming and see where I end up with speed gear. Because right now, another challenge is I'm also out of these. You can use your sky stones to use this, but ideally you want to be refreshing the secret shop using that. So that's another challenge as to how much I can kind of continue farming on this account. So yeah, this is the status of this account. Parallelly, I have created yet another account, and I think I'm kind of addicted to creating accounts on this game, I feel. It's because I think I would have probably done about 19, 20 kind of accounts so far. This account is actually going to be my main second backup account. So at times I feel I do want to experiment and do different things. So this account is being set up for that. And my internet is going a little wonky. I hope it doesn't affect the sound of the video. But yeah, I don't want to get too much into this account in this particular video. But this will be kind of more of a standard kind of account where we'll kind of have a little bit of everything. And my luck so far has been pretty insane. If we just look at my Moonlight heroes, I've got actually Lone Crescent and Urban Shoe. Now, I'm really excited about that because on my main account, which is about 1.5 years old, I still don't have these two heroes. So I kind of want to build them up and play around with them. So this will be kind of like my account where I experiment on. So I will keep you guys updated on this as well. And do continue to watch the channel. I'm planning to stream 3 to 4 days of RTA a week. And I've really been enjoying this season of RTA. Before this season, so I've been playing for about 15 months. I started last year in Jan. So I think up until this year, sometime around Jan, Feb, I really used to struggle with RTA in terms of what to pick. And the moment I started looking at this game like a card game, where your characters, your gears are all basically pieces that fit together. A good character without gear is useless. Good gear without the character is useless. So you kind of got to marry the two first. Then you got to understand what to counter, what to pick, and all of that comes with experience from playing the game. And definitely, I would say this game is more free to play than most PvP games I've seen. So I've played Raid Shadow Legends over the years. So that was like my first gacha game. I started it in 2019. I played a fair bit of Etheria Restart since it came out. But in terms of PvP matchups, PvP fighting, this game I definitely do enjoy the most. And I like investing time and understanding how characters work. So yeah, that's going to be it. A little bit of a rant in the end. But thank you so much for watching. And please do like and subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you guys soon. Thank you.